Hey guys, welcome back to No Budget Films. I'm Sam, I'm the director for This Is a Film About Something Productions, and today we're going to be talking about making props. So let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about how to apply a gold leaf onto something. So to start out, I want to tell you guys a little bit about this prop. So I got this book. We needed to create a steampunk looking grimoire so that our main character would be able to find all the spells she needed to. So I added in a couple of screws, changed the binding on it a little bit. I painted over the old text in the book so that I would have fresh pages, and I've designed a couple of pages for the interior of the book itself. And the final touch to this book is to add the gold leaf logo to the front cover. I started off this project by creating a logo and also taking a picture of the front cover of the book and doing a mock-up in Photoshop. So this is what I created in Photoshop. So today I brought in Eva, who's so much better at art than I am, and she's gonna show you how she's going to apply the gold leaf to this front cover and how we get it to look the way that we want it to look. So let's go ahead and go to Eva.
So obviously, the first thing you always have to do is read your instructions on whatever kind of paint or whatever you're using. And if you're working on a prop that you've already sunk a lot of time into, like we have with the book, you're probably going to want to practice on something else. So I have this like piece of cardboard just to make sure my pen is working, but I also have this other old book that we got at a thrift shop, so I can kind of practice what it feels like on a real book. This might end up getting used for one of the other characters, or it might not. Does that depend on how good I do?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, and I always like to work with a reference. So yeah, especially if you have a specific design in mind, it's best to look at it. And at some point you have to stop trying to perfect it because you're only going to make it worse from there. And I think I've reached that point. So this is my test book. I'm being careful not to smudge the ink. You can see the way that it reflects the light, I think is one of the big advantages of using the gold leafing pen that we got over a gold paint pen, because this has a much more like realistic and interesting textured shine to it. So this design is a little simpler, and now I have the hard one. No pressure. That's a lot of pressure. I am going to try sketching it out with a pencil, and I did a little test to make sure the pencil would erase. So hopefully it does, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The nice thing is that the gold leafing pen is like a really thick, opaque ink, so you shouldn't be able to see any of these marks once I've gone over them with it. I am marking out the top and bottom and the left and right of the circle so that I can try and center my design a little bit better inside it. Okay, well, I am done with my sketch. I didn't really do any of the details. I'm gonna do those once I have the big stuff done. And obviously, you don't have to make movie props with this. We're using a Krylon 18 karat gold leafing pen, and it has a nice chisel tip. I think it'd be really good for like any kind of hand lettering projects, and it can paint on pretty much anything. We're just doing it on this very old book. No, I mean, I feel like I'm doing surgery on your baby, but I don't know. I feel like it might look cooler if we like make it a little rougher.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. It's like a marker, but it works better. Well, I've been writing on a very textured surface, so the tip has gotten kind of frayed. So I'm gonna let this dry again a little more, and then I'm gonna come back to it to just kind of work on the aesthetic details and tweak it until I get it to look good. And I'm thinking once this paint is fully dry, I'll also be able to erase my pencil marks that are still on there. So I'm gonna give it a while to dry, and then I might go in and erase the pencil marks, or I might not, because they kind of add a little more like roughness to it, which is the look that we're totally intentionally going for. But yeah, you can see the way that the light kind of plays on the gold leaf pen is really nice and shiny and bright.
Thanks for watching today, guys. Go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out in us starting out this channel. And for our big announcement, we have launched a store to help us in funding our future projects and to get you guys some cool swag. So go ahead and check that out. Swag? Does anyone use swag anymore? To get you guys some cool stuff to represent us a little bit, and each purchase goes directly into helping us out. It goes right into our budget, so every purchase really does make a difference for us. So go check that out on our website or in the link below. You can check us out on Patreon. We'll be offering some exclusive things for our Patreon donors, including the ability to vote on what dishes are made next on Val's Kitchen, or many other things. So go check that out. Anything you can do to help us out is a huge help, and it's a huge blessing to us. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time on No Budget Films.